Today we will study realization of logic gate using NAND gate. Okay. By the NAND gate we make a NOT gate, AND gate and OR gate. Okay. So for the NOT gate by using a NAND gate is that we will making a inverting of NAND using this and bubble. A will give you output A bar. So we make a what this function shows that it is a NOT gate by using a NAND gate. Second gate we can make it by giving two inputs A, B and by making NAND it shows output A bar B. Then if we invert it, y is equals to AB bar. Then after inverting we get it y is equals to AB. So what we have make it is a AND gate. Then by using two different inputs, one second, by using this inverted A and this shows A bar, this shows B bar. Okay, so by A bar B bar is equals to give you y is equals to A bar B bar the whole bar. This is a postulate is equals to always A plus B. A bar B bar the whole bar is equals to A plus B. So we have realization of the logic gate using NAND gate. Similarly, the realization of NOR gate of logic gate by using NOR gates. Okay. Similarly, we will make it for the NOT. This is A bar, shows NOT gate. Then for the OR, we will make it NOR A, B, get an output A bar plus B the whole bar, and inverting it y is equals to A plus B. Okay, then for the AND gate we use a different A, B, y is equals to, it shows A bar, B bar, A bar plus B bar, the whole function is equals to A dot B. This we make it AND gate by using a NOR gate. Okay, then now there are some Boolean algebra relations. Okay, so the first law is commutative law. Commutative law stands for A plus B is equals to B plus A. This and A dot B is equals to B dot A. The both equation means that inputs can be interchanged in OR gate and AND gate. Okay, the inputs can be changed in AND gate or OR gate. A plus B inverted at B plus A. This is a commutative law. Similarly, associative law, A plus B bracket b plus c. So it will equals to a plus b plus c. If it is in multiplication form, means AND gate form, to b into c is equals to a into b into c. Okay, this is a logical diagram how we can express it. The input to the OR gates have been grouped in two different ways, but the output is same. Similarly, the distributive law. Distributive law stands a plus b dot c. There is plus and product. Sum and product both will be there in our distributive law. So a plus b dot c is equals to a plus b dot a plus c. Means it will goes first here, then after that there will be a dot, again a plus c in a bracket form. Similarly for the first product, then sum a dot b, then sum a dot c. So there are some postulates and theorems. The postulate says that x plus 0 is equals to x and x dot 1 is equals to, this is for the sum, this is for the product. If x, we will add a variable in 0, it will give variable x. If x plus x complement, then it is equals to 1. X plus x, both variables are added, so we get a variable shape, means x. X plus x bars give you 1, x plus x is equals to x, x plus 1 is equals to 1. These are the postulates and theorem. Similarly, for x dot x bar we get a 0, and for x dot x is equals to x, x dot 0 is equals to 0. Okay. So these are x bar, the whole bar is equals to x. It is a double inversion law. Similarly, now we will study a De Morgan's theorem. So the De Morgan's theorems tell that in the first theorem, a plus b the whole bar is equals to a bar dot b bar. This is a De Morgan's first theorem. Okay, how we can represent it? The theorem states that two of the most powerful law in a Boolean algebra is De Morgan's. In the first law states that the complement of the sum of variables is equal to the product of their individual variables. This is a first law. It means that the complement of two or more variables or together, which is same as the end of complement each of the individual variables. And the second law states that the complement of each of the product is equal to the sum of their individual complements. Okay, AB bar is equals to A bar plus B bar. Now the first theorem truth table is that this is a diagram logic. Okay, we are using a NOR A plus B the whole bar is equals to A dot B. How it's coming? We are giving in this input, then this A is not, B is not, then we combine with the AND gate A bar dot B bar. Now how it can be say that A plus B the whole bar is equals to A bar dot B? By define this truth table. Okay, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. A bar means inverted, changing 0 we will give a 1 1 1 0 1 0. For B, 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0. Similarly, now we will add it A plus B. What it is? A plus B the whole bar. So A plus B, 0 plus 0 gives you a 0, but the complement of that gives you a 1. 0 plus 1 1, but the complement of A plus B will be 0. 1 plus 0 1, but complement 0. 1 plus 1 1 means 10, but we 1 plus 1 1, but inverted 0. Now a bar dot b bar, 1 into 1 means 1, other these will be 0. So we are getting a same output. So it's verifying the first theorem. Similarly for the ab bar, the whole bar is equals to a bar plus b bar. So this is a De Morgan's theorem. Now we will study k variable map. Okay. So first of all, we want to know that what is minterm and maxterm before starting a k variable map. Minterm means a Boolean product terms. A Boolean product terms by combining two variables. Okay. By combining two variables x and y with logical and operation. These Boolean product terms are called minterms. Okay, we will represent as x bar, y bar, x bar, y, x, y bar and x, y. Similarly, there is a maxterm in which a Boolean sum terms by adding a variables x and y with a logical OR operation. Okay, so it will be x bar plus y bar, x plus y bar, x bar plus y and x plus y. Okay, but there's some note in minterm. X represent 0, x is equals to 1 and x bar is equals to 0. Okay, but in maxterm x is equals to 0 and x bar is equals to 1. So minterm is written in small m form and maxterm in capital M. So now we will study a k variable. K variable is nothing, it is a Karnaugh variable map. It is of many type variables, 2 variables, 4 variables, 8 variables, 16 variables, 32 variables. Okay, but we will study about the 2, 4, 8 and 16 probably. Okay, probably we will study 16. In a two variable map, there will be 4 cells. Okay, 0 and 1. There will be 0 and 1, 0 and 1. In 4 variable map, we will study 2 variable, 3, sorry for that, I just get messed up. There is 2 variable map, 3 variable map. In 3 variable map, we have 8 cells. Okay, 2 to the power n, 2 to the power 3 is equals to 8. Okay, in a 3 variable, there is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 and 1. Okay, this is 3 variable map. Here's the difference is that you have to, so it is 3 variable map, 0, 0, it shows x bar, y bar, x bar y, x y, x bar y, x bar y. Okay. sorry, it's a y z, y bar z bar, y bar z, y z, y bar z, and it is x. This is a 3 variable map. In a 4 variable map, there will be 16 cells. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. We can write it. This is for the shortcut. I am telling you that you not forget M0, M1. Here will be M3 and M2, M4, M5, M7, M6. This is a rule. Okay. Then here we will write M8, M9, M11, M10, M12, M13, M15, and M40. 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, XY and WX we can take it, and YZ. Okay, so this is a 4 variable. We have to study these 3 variables. The question will be come from these 3 variables map. Okay, now I will show you the one question that how we have to solve the variables map. Well, this is a question that we have to simplify this function x, y, z is equals to, this sign shows that it is a min term. Okay, so we have to x is equals to 0, x bar is equals to 0, and x is equals to 1. This sign shows that we have to do by it a min terms form. Okay, 3 4 5. The function is given by using a k variable. We have to solve it. Now by seeing this question, what we can predict out, it is how much variable map? 3 variable map. How? Up to a 7 digits given. Not if there's 0 1 2 3, then up to it is 2 variable map, but it is a 3 variable map. Okay, so by using, we know that 3 is represented as a 0 1 1, so there will be, and we know that it is min term, means 0 will be x bar, y z. Then for 4 we can written as 1 0 0 means x, y bar, z bar. Then for the 6 1 1 0 means x, y, z bar. And for 7 it is 1 1 means x, y, z. Now we have to make a map. 1 2 3. Okay, this is 0 0 0 1. Okay, and 1 1 and 1 more, 1 0. Here will be 0 1 x, y, z. Now where the numbers are giving 3 4 5 7 means M0, M1, M3, M2, M4, M5, M7, M6. This is a, for the simplification we can write it in small letters. Okay, so that it is easy for solving this question. The function we have to give it 3 4 5 7. Now 3 will be here, so we will represent a 1, 4 is here, then 5, and then 7. Now this, why we are writing 1? We have written 1. Now what we have to do? Now we have to do a grouping. Okay, grouping of ones. So the grouping we can do it in the even form, 2 4 8 16. The grouping can be formed in a even form, 2 group 4. By using a 4 ones we can make a group of 4. then 8, then 16, then 32, but maximum will be here only. Okay, so by seeing this, we can make it a group. Is there any group of 4 variables is making? No. So we can make out a 2 variable. Okay, 2 grouping of 2. So this will be a group of 1, this one, the another one will be this, and one more. Here the redundancy can be allowed. Okay, so the 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7, and we can make it one more group by using this, because here there's not any given that you does not have to do a redundancy. If there is written a redundancy means you cannot use one in other if it is already used. Means, for example, if this one is used by that, we can't make it this 2 group. Okay, so there is a grouping will be this. So we will name as G1, G2 and G3. Now for the G1, we can write is, here we can see that the answer will be x, 1, y bar, z bar, plus, it is a min-term form, we will use it, x, y and y bar, z. For the grouping 2, there will be x, y bar, z plus x, y, z. And for the group 3, it is x bar, here the group 3 is that x bar, y, z plus x, y, z. Is there any common taken out? The common will be from group 1, y bar, nothing, x bar and y bar is common. Okay, and we know that if we take a common x, y bar, there will be z bar plus z, which means shows that x plus x bar is equals to 1, means x, y bar. Similarly for this, the common will be xz, y plus y bar gives you a 1. So xz, from here yz. So we will write it, the function will be, okay, x y bar plus xz plus yz. Is there any common? No. This is the answer of this function. So this is a k-variable. Similarly, we can do for the 4 variables, 8 variables, 16 variables. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Topic: parity generator and checking. Okay, the XOR function are very useful in system requiring error detection and correction codes. A parity bit is used for the purpose of detecting the error during the transmission of binary information. We are studying about the parity generation and checking. Now we use a XOR function, which is useful. Why? Because of it can detect out the error and correction codes, and we can correct the code and detect an error. So the parity bit is used for the purpose of detecting, we know that, and detecting the error during the transmission of binary information. When we giving a binary information, we can detect the error and correct it. Okay, so the parity bit is an extra bit included with a binary message to make the numbers of ones either even or odd. Okay, we can make the message odd one or even one, parity. The message including the parity bit transmitted and then checked it at the receiving end for the errors. The message which is we are giving, so the parity bit at the given time of transmission it can checked and detect out, and on the receiver also we can detect out the error. But how? The error can be detected if the checked parity does not correspond with the one transmitted. The circuit that generates the parity bit in the transmitter is called parity generator, and the circuit that checks the parity at the receiver, means during the transmission time we are checking out. So that procedure is known as parity generator, and in the receiver side also we are checking the signal. Is there any unwanted bits are not added, means there is not any interruption. So at the time of receiver there is a parity checker also for checking the parity. This is a whole diagram of 3-bit even parity generator and checker. This is a last topic. Now the first unit is complete.